Hello kids, today we are going to learn about one of the interesting topic, that is bill, profit and loss. Okay, here it is the sample bill. From this bill we can understand we give some details. They give some details, that is name of the shop, okay, name of the shop and serial number and serial bill number, okay, serial bill number and date, which day we purchased, okay, which day we purchased, the date, and then list of the items, and then cost of each rate, and then quantity and total amount. Okay, here quantity, the quantity is here, the quantity and total amount. Okay, next, how can we verify the bill? How can we verify the bill? It is nothing but first check the items. Okay, check the items and then the quantity, total of quantity. Here total of quantity is 5 plus 6, 5 plus 6, 11, 11 plus 4, 11 plus 4, that is 15. So total number of quantity, and then total amount. What is total amount? Okay, here quantity multiple by rate. Here items pen. Okay, pen. Each pen rupees 10. Okay, here we bought 5 pens. Okay, so here we multiply this. 5 tens are 50. Okay, 5 tens are 50. Here pencil, one pencil is for rupees 5. Here we bought 6 pencils. So 6 5s are 30. 6 5s are 30. Here note, one note rupees 20. Okay, one note rupees 20. Here 4 notes we bought. So 4 into 20. 4 20s are 80. Okay, 4 20s are 80. Adding all these values, 0, 5 plus 3, 8, 8 plus 8, 8 plus 8, 16. So total amount is 160. Okay. Next, profit and loss. We must before profit and loss, before we must know that cost price, selling price and marked price. Okay, cost price, selling price and marked price. CP stands for cost price. Okay, cost price. SP stands for selling price. Okay, MP stands for marked price. Okay, CP is cost price, SP stands for selling price, MP stands for marked price. Okay, here now we have 3 kind of people, that is manufacturer, shopkeeper and then customer. Okay, third one is customer. The shopkeeper buying goods from manufacturer, that price is called the purchase price. Now along with the purchase price, we are sent more money. That is the for transportation, wages and etc. That is the overhead expenses. If we add purchase price plus overhead expenses, it's called the cost price. Okay, cost price, also known as CP. Okay, CP. In order to get the profit, the shopkeeper increases the money from cost price. Okay, from the CP, that is called the marked price. Okay, that is called the marked price. Now the customer buying from the product from the shopkeeper, that along from them how much customers has purchased, it is called the selling price. Okay, here taking for example, we are taking one pen. The pen, the cost is 5 rupees. This price is called the purchase price. Okay, along with the transportation, the shopkeeper sold 7 rupees. It is called the cost price. Okay, the shopkeeper, in order to get the profit, the shopkeeper increases the money, so it will change the 10 rupees. It is called the marked price. Okay, it is called the marked price. The customer buy the product rupees 10, so the 10 rupees is called the selling price. Okay, important results. Okay, here it is the important results. If CP is less than SP, okay, if CP less than SP, there is a profit. Okay, there is a profit. Okay, so therefore the profit formula, profit equal to, which one is higher? SP. So SP minus CP. Okay, SP minus CP. If next, if SP, if CP is greater than SP, if CP is greater than SP, there is a loss. That's a loss. Therefore, the loss formula, loss equal to, which one is higher? CP. So CP minus SP. Okay. For example, the shopkeeper buys the product. Okay, the shopkeeper buys the product for rupees 140. He sold this product for 160. Okay, 160. Here 140 is the cost price. Okay, cost price. 160 is the selling price. Compared to this, the selling price is higher, so it is the profit. So it is profit. The profit amount is the profit equal to selling price minus cost price. So here selling price rupees 160. 160 minus 140. 160 minus 140 we get 20. So the profit amount 20 rupees. Okay, the profit amount is 20. In the same way, shopkeeper buys the product for rupees 140, but he sold the rupees for 130. Okay, 130. So here this is the cost price, this is selling price. Okay, here the selling price is less than cost price. So selling price is less than cost price. So the here the loss formula, that is cost price minus selling price. The cost price amount 140 minus 130. 140 minus 130 we get 140 minus 130 we get 10 rupees. So here loss amount 10 rupees. Okay, loss 10 rupees. Okay. The next one is discount. Discount is a reduction cost on the marked price. So therefore discount equal to marked price minus selling price. Okay, discount equal to marked price minus selling price. Next, if there is no discount, then if there is no discount, then marked price equal to selling price. Okay. If there is no discount, marked price should be equal to the selling price. Okay. So discount. Okay. Discount. What we have to find discount? Subtract selling price from marked price. If there is no discount, marked price should be equal to the selling price. Okay, children. Thank you. See you next class.